It's the final few seconds before the lights go out and the race to the podium begins. You know this battle will be won off the track as well as on it. You've studied your tactics, anticipated every move like a grandmaster. You've researched and analysed, modified and fine-tuned to perfection. You have honed your instincts to give you an edge over your rivals. Your drivers focused, your team ready. The championship in the balance. First past the checkered flag, the goal. Epic victory or ultimate failure.
Welcome back, F1 Manager family, to another F1 Manager video. In today's video, we have a special video. As you can see the title, we're featuring a Max account and we'll be looking at some Max gameplay. The account is from Hugo Bianchini. Hope I'm pronouncing his last name correct. But Hugo, great dude over there on Facebook. He also has a YouTube channel. His link will be down in the description. Also his Instagram, so if you want to go and give him a follow, you can. The links will be in the description. So he was kind enough to send us some video footage of his Max account, completely maxed, everything up to max level, drivers and parts, all maxed. And we're going to be seeing some awesome races today. We're going to be seeing some fast pit time tunes. We're going to be seeing some hybrid tunes, high performance tunes. We're going to be seeing some awesome epic Max gameplay races with Max Verstappen at max level, Lewis Hamilton at max level. So it's going to be epic. Remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications for all your F1 Manager content, and also remember to leave a like on the video. Also remember to give our official Discord server a join if you're on Discord. Alright, so with all that being said, let's get straight into this. Alright, so we're gonna cut over now to Hugo's account. There we go, looking at those drivers. Max level Lewis Hamilton, max level Verstappen. He's showing you Kimi there at that level, comparing him to Max Verstappen. As you can see, Max Verstappen is a little bit better at max level than Kimi. He switched over to the parts here. Nice tune here, great power and grip tune here with some good aero as well, 71 aero. And he's showing you those parts there that they're all maxed out, nothing left in the game. He also has 17,000 bucks remaining for the new season whenever that starts, but for now he's completely maxed out, looking awesome there. Yeah, so let's get straight into this race and see how Hugo does. And you'll see here, I found something very interesting about the race here. As I look and I watch the videos, I find something very interesting. Even at max level, it's rare that your drivers will qualify in 1-2. One would think that because you have max parts and you have all max epics, that your drivers should qualify in 1-2 positions on the track, but that's not the case. And as you will see here throughout these races, that his drivers will not qualify. The closest they will qualify is in the top 5 with both drivers, which is 2-4, and that's a good qualifying spot, 2-4, because your drivers are lined up behind each other. So once you push off with one driver, your second driver will just follow suit and take the lead. As you see, Hugo is about to start off the race here on boost, and you see him pushing off there, both drivers pulling out. Lewis Hamilton in the front there, Max Verstappen in third. Currently he's going to get second place nice and early, and then from there you know it's a 1-2 race. Verstappen will get around the rival Hamilton pretty soon. There he goes, going around the rival Hamilton, still trying to push. Right now he's in front. The rival Hamilton was defending, but Verstappen is around. And that's basically it for the remainder of the race. There's no more strategies required at this level, so that's how easy it is to score perfect scores in GPs at this level. As you start the race on the first lap, you get your drivers in that 1-2 position, and then you can just pull away from there. You've seen here he's in the conserve phase. He boosts for 1 lap and he's now conserving, saving on some fuels and some tires at this level as well. Verstappen tire level is like at the same tire level as Kimi at max level, and Lewis Hamilton tire management should be at that same level or above at max level. I would have to look back on that once we go back into the screen to the driver's screen there. And here he's now boosting in. You can see that space that has been created by all these epic parts at max level. There's no way that the rival or the AI cars can keep up with a max out car. So at this point with max level drivers, max level parts, there's nothing left for you to do in the game really than to just chill. At this point you need some new content to be added to the game, because there's nothing left for you to do. And this race was in the bag from the first lap. Crazy. Let's look at the Verstappen and Hamilton go. Really awesome. Alright, really good here. Look at Hamilton go. Blue flags now, clearing the way. Pretty nice. So yeah, that's how easy it is when you have max drivers, or you have drivers at max level. If you could get even one of these drivers to max level to run with your Kimi, then that will be a game changer. As you know, we are all gunning to get Lewis Hamilton up to at least level 5, where he is a game changer at level 5 compared to max level Hamilton here. Crazy race. Pit time nice, 3.23. Huge amount of distance between the rival and Hugo's drivers. Huge amount of distance. He's like halfway through the track with both drivers. Crazy. Just crazy. Just looking at the videos, I'm like saying, man, this is crazy. Crazy, man. So yeah, that's how max drivers are. So as we wait for the race to finish, we'll be looking into the next race and the next setup a little after this. Crazy. It's just epic to see Max Verstappen also qualify in the top 5. Verstappen normally qualifies way in the back, very poorly. And there is the times. He's in the lead by level seconds with his Hamilton, and about 9 seconds with Verstappen. So yeah, pretty epic. There goes a subscriber car driving across the screen. So remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and yeah, join the family, the Game with King family. And yeah, this is too awesome. 1-2 finish there. Perfect race from the second lap, from the first lap of 8 laps. The race was over. Oh man, crazy. Yeah, so that's max level drivers and max level parts for you. Alright, so we went into the briefing. As you can see, the rival had a max level Hamilton. He also has max level parts. That's a tune that the rival was using against Hugo there. Crazy tune there that the rival was using as well. So yeah, let's get into this next race. So for this next race, he will be using the fast pit time tune. As you can see, his fast pit time tune is 1 second in pit. That would be crazy insane if the pit changes did not happen. I guess he would be doing like 50 seconds or below 30 seconds there in the pit. But for now it's 1 second in the pits, and he's going to be on Spain here. Once again, you'll notice the qualifications of the drivers at max level on the fast pit time tune. This is why I always recommend to use the fast pit time tune for your duels, not your GP events, because even at max level, as you can see here, the fast pit time tune still not performing that top 5 or that top 10 qualifiers that you're gonna need for the GP events to get your best score possible. So this is why I always say go for a fast pit time tune for duels and a high performance or a hybrid tune for your GP events. Alright, now let's watch Hugo pulling off, going up against this rival. Rival is also pushing, currently up to 2nd place and 9th place with Verstappen. He's going to keep that boost on them, keep pushing. Hamilton trying to get to 1st place. Verstappen gain. No, he didn't gain. He's pushing, trying to gain. Hamilton gained 1st place. Here comes Max, still trying to get around. Finally got around Sebastian. I think that was Leclerc. Vettel's car is ahead. Now in the DRS zone. Too early for DRS. It's the 1st lap, so he's going to keep that boost going for 3 laps. I think. Let me see if he's still going for 3 laps. Yeah, I think he's going to go for 3 laps off boost, and then go back to conserve for the middle and then boost back to the finish. Yeah, so Hamilton has taken the lead and he's gone. Verstappen struggling. Leclerc getting back by Verstappen here. So just keep your eyes on Verstappen as Hamilton has already taken the lead. DRS zone now, so Verstappen should take the inside. He took the outside and got blocked in there by Leclerc. Nice race here, pretty interesting. Let me know down in the comments before this race is over, what position do you think that Verstappen is going to finish in at max level. Currently sitting in 9th place, lost 8th place a while ago. What position do you think Verstappen will be finishing? Quick survey, leave quick survey as well. So the rival is also running on the fast pit time tune. He did 1:07 seconds, really fast there with Max Verstappen. He's now in 10th place with Verstappen. So leave your answer with hashtag quick survey with your answer, so I know you answered before the race was over. Alright, don't wait until the race is over and then you type in the correct answer. Just leave code word quick survey and type your answer. What you think Verstappen, what position do you think Verstappen is going to finish this race on? And alright, so he's currently up to 4th place. The rival is holding, pushing his is that Kimi? Yeah, he's pushing his Kimi to hold Max. Hamilton is just way in the lead here. He cut down on with Max there to save some fuel for the final push. Lewis Hamilton going to pit. Now to get by Hamilton, he's now up in 3rd, boosting by pit air to get by Lewis. So he's now up in 3rd place. So don't wait. Remember, don't wait until the race is over, then you type in the answer. You should have already typed your answer at this point. He's pushing Hamilton for an extra lap. 17% of tires, now 14. Going down really fast. Let's see where Hamilton is going to run out of tires. He's pushing him. Went to pit with Verstappen. 1.02 seconds in pit. The rival pit time is really fast as well. As you can see, he didn't get a pit advantage. So he's holding 3rd place. Hamilton is out of tires. Going to be going into pit now to boost to the finish. He has the fuel. Verstappen doesn't. Verstappen fuel has been burned out. He got a lot of fuel. Max Verstappen. I think he's the 2nd driver when it comes to fuel behind Albon, who has the most fuel in the game. And all his fuel has burned out. Going into the final lap. Has to conserve to the finish. So for those of you who guessed it and said that Max Verstappen was going to be in 3rd place, then you got it right. So that's awesome. Fast pit time tune here. The rival held him off with his Kimi. while Lewis Hamilton of the rival is stuck in the back in 12th place. No way to recover there, and that's the race. 1-3 for Verstappen and Hamilton here, using an extreme boost strategy there to boost 3 laps, conserve 3 laps, boost to the finish. Nice race there. Alright, let's get into this next one. Let's see if I think he's gonna go to the briefing. Yeah, he got the fastest lap. Alright, so the rival was using a level. So yeah, he was using a level 5 Hamilton. So that's why Hamilton didn't do too well there versus Max Kimi there versus Max Verstappen and Max Hamilton. Let's get into this next one. So here we go again. Hamilton, he's going to be switching up the tune now to a hybrid. With still good pit time. As you know, hybrid gives good power, good grip, and good pit time. So here we see the power is at 81, pit time is at 1.74 seconds, and he'll be going out now so let us see how a hybrid tune runs on a max player account, fully max. As you guys can see, every single part in there is max. This is like a dream account for a lot of us, and we can only dream. Probably next season we can see how good we can be and how lucky we can get to probably get some parts to max level. But yeah, we'll have to dream about that for now. Alright, so he's on Silverstone here. As you can see, Verstappen is getting out qualified, but he decided to catch up. So Kimi and Hamilton out qualified their max level Verstappen and a max level Hamilton. About to start into a wet race. Let's see this race on Silverstone. It's going to be epic. He starts off with the boost as usual. As you know, most players will start off with the boost. There he is starting off with a boost. Rival is not boosting. However, the rival drivers are pulling away. Got the jump on one driver there. And now he's hunting down the second driver. Alright. So this one looks nice and close, nice and tight. Rival is in second place and sixth place. While Max Verstappen holding third place. AI Max Verstappen. And Hugo's drivers are holding fourth and fifth. Alright. So AI Verstappen is doing a pretty good job at defending, holding off Hugo's Hamilton and Verstappen, as Hamilton is in fourth place and he's trying to overtake. Max finally got around on the second lap. Hugo's still pushing that boost as he's on wet tires, so he has 4 laps on those wet tires, so he's going to be pushing those wet tires for at least 3 laps and then go to pit. Verstappen now stuck on AI Verstappen, while Hamilton is stuck on Kimi. Finally got around Kimi there, Hamilton, as the rival goes to pit. Nice and early there in the second lap, while Hugo goes around again for the third lap and put in his go to pit orders. Nice and early there. Still Max Verstappen still stuck on AI Verstappen, still unable to get around. Lewis Hamilton got around AI Kimi, creating a nice amount of distance, but Max Verstappen is still stuck. He had to cut Verstappen down so he doesn't run out of tires right there. But Kimi's in there going to be going to pit 190, and he's out in front. Still a nice hybrid tune that gives a nice pit time, 187, and Verstappen is out right behind the rival. However, Hugo is in the lead at this point. Let me know down in the comments again, quick survey for the third race. So go quick survey third race and let me know what you think, position that you think Verstappen is going to finish in this time around, as Hugo is now conserving the mid tier here to save some fuel and tires, while Hamilton is being pressured by I think that is AI Hamilton that's pressuring Hugo's Hamilton. He's itched up right behind there. You can barely see him there. He just peeps out on the screen, but he's right underneath. There he is right there. Lewis Hamilton, AI Hamilton. He's right underneath Hugo's Hamilton, trying to squeeze by. Hugo decided to boost away. Max Verstappen now in 4th place. So leave quick survey 3rd race down below to let me know what position do you think Verstappen will be finishing in. Here goes Hugo now pushing those drivers for the 5th lap here. Going into the 6th lap. Still has the boost on those drivers, pushing them. Fuel looks a little bit low. Have to go back to pit. Putting those go to pit orders so he can go in and out of pit. The rival did not go to pit as well, so he will have to go to pit with his car. That number 3 will have to go to pit. So Hugo should get by with his Verstappen with his fast pit time. And here they go into pit. There goes Lewis Hamilton slowing up Hugo's Verstappen. So that's going to cut back the pit time. I knew he was going to get blocked there, leaving the rival to push by with both of his drivers. Currently in a 1-5 position for the final lap. Let's see if Verstappen can gain some positions or he's going to get stuck. Let's see. So for all of you guys who said that Lewis Hamilton would have finished in 1st place, you would have won. And for all of you who said that Verstappen would have been finishing in 5th place, you would have gotten that right. So it's a 1-5 here. Crazy good race. One look now at the debriefing. 1 second there, the debriefing is about to come up. And then we're going to be going into the final race of the video. There's the debriefing right there. Nice tune. Rival is running, not fully maxed out. So not fully maxed out, but the rival is running a nice tune. Alright, let's get into our final race. From Hugo here, where he will be using his personal favorite tune. And I like this tune a lot. This tune is most of a balanced tune. Let's get straight into it. Here we go. So this one is my favorite. That one that you just saw was my favorite. It's nice and balanced. We'll look at it at the debriefing after the race is over. Again, as it was a quick jump in there, and then jump back off. It's going up against another player who has been doing good in Super Champions as well. As you can see, that rival has won a race in Super Champions. And we're on Australia here for a wet qualifier. So Lewis Hamilton should qualify good here. But once again, you will see the same thing that I've been saying, that these drivers doesn't seem to qualify in 1-2 positions. So Lewis got 2nd place, Verstappen got 4th place. And Verstappen is really good in the wet as well. So he and Lewis Hamilton has great wetness ability, and they should pull in 1st place, but that's not the case, as they got 2nd and 4th. And as you know, 2nd and 4th is one of the best positions for your drivers to start off in qualifiers, because once you boost out, you get to pull 1st and 2nd right away. As you can see, Hugo pulled 1st and 2nd straight off the bat. And that race is over from the time it was started. So from the time it started, that race was over. Pardon the dogs in the background, making a lot of noise. Don't know why, but don't mind them. See Hugo cutting down his Verstappen there, trying to leave Hamilton to create some distance. So when he's going to go back to pit, there is some distance created before he cuts Hamilton down. You see him cutting Hamilton down there. Suffered a breakdown with Max Verstappen. He's now boosting back Verstappen up. Come on, dogs, stop the noise. Alright, so he's now boosting back Verstappen up for what reason, I don't know why he would be boosting back up Verstappen after he just created that distance. Now he's cutting down Verstappen here. Just a minute here, guys. I'll be right back in the commentary. Alright, so the dogs has quieted down a little bit. Alright, so as we said, now Hugo is in a huge lead here. And this is one of the caveat, one would say, of having max drivers and max out parts. That racing becomes really easy. You can win the race from the first lap. And it doesn't matter if the game gives you a breakdown, you're not going to lose. As you can see, Verstappen coming back out behind the rival Hamilton on hard tires, and Verstappen will just push by the rival Hamilton real quick as he's on hard tires. Verstappen is on soft tires and he's also boosting. There he goes, slipping by real quick, and he can create a huge amount of distance on that rival, and the rival will be going to pit in this lap as well. So there you see Max Verstappen creating that huge amount of distance as the rival goes to pit, and that's it. The game is basically over from the first lap, as you can see here. So it's crazy good when you have these max level parts and these max level driver. I wouldn't want all of them to be at max level. I just want a few to be at max level, and I'll be good with that. I'll be good with that, as I don't have the resources to get all of them to max level. Who knows, maybe 2021 season I can get a max account. Who knows, we have to wait and see. Just maybe. Alright, but looking good. Really appreciate Hugo for sharing these videos with us so we could make this video today. So I want to give a huge shout out to Hugo for sharing with us, as we can share with you guys. And also go and give Hugo a follow on his Instagram. Also go check out his YouTube channel. You might see some content that you like there. And yeah, crazy. As the race finishes up, 1 lap to go, 2 laps to go, as a matter of fact, the 7th and the 8th. But this race is already in the bag from the first lap. Hugo is a little bit low on fuel at this point in the race, especially with Max Verstappen. And Verstappen should have more fuel than Hamilton. Hamilton has enough fuel to push through to the finish, but Verstappen is a little bit low on fuel. There you goes now, cutting down to low fuel. Hamilton lapping the rival Kimi there. So if you have max level Kimi and max level Hamilton, and you go up against a max level Verstappen and a max level Hamilton, this is going to be the result. You're going to get whacked. Yeah. So that's it. That's the race. Let's go to the debriefing scene and see what kind of parts the rival had on. But this tune also can look at Hugo's tune. This tune here that Hugo is using is my personal favorite. It's nice and balanced with good grip, good power, good aero, and some good pit time in there as well. So really good as we await the rival Kimi to come in to finish the race. Alright, so really appreciate you guys for all your support. Really appreciate you, Hugo, for sharing these clips. And yeah, easy 1-2. So that's what Hugo will be doing all day in the GPs. Nice and easy. There we go. There are the tunes. Nice. Really like this tune. 81 power, 71 grip, 71 aero. Really beautiful there. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Oh wait, so the code word for today's video is gonna be max tune. So leave code word max tune down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support, and yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.